Hi, in this video we will talk about a very important topic that I hear so much and all the time about self-worth. It's always good that you try to do your best in your life, in your work life, family life, relationship. But if your self-worth depends on these things, then it becomes a problem. So you need to do your best in every aspect, every domain in your life. But the problem is if our self-worth depends on it, then it becomes a problem. So, so your achievements, yeah, like work, money, resources, influences, should not count to your self-worth. Self-worth, in my experience, is about who you are and not about what you do, what you possess, where you live, how many people you know, what is your political affiliation, how much education do you have. It's not about it. Our society focus too much on self-worth. We are always compared with other people and we always compare ourselves with other people. If there is someone who is more successful than us, then we feel insecure. If we have someone who's less successful than us, then we feel better and more confident and more happy. The problem with our belief is that our self-worth is depending on external factors and it keeps changing all the time. Remember, if my self-worth is, oh, I want to make this much money because my neighbor has many cars. So I start working, and I, let's say, made that much money. But now my neighbors have more cars than the last time I saw them. So I will be working on making more and more money to compete with them. So what happened? It's kind of a cycle that will never end. And that's where the problem is, because if my happiness is about self-worth, then I will not be able to be happy. My self-worth will always be affected by all these external factors. We will never be able to manage this self-worth as we always find someone who is more good looking. I will always find someone who is more good looking than me, or more successful than me, more educated than me. People knows him more than people know me, more social or more humble or more helpful. So we will always find people who will be better than us, or in our mind they are better than us, because our mind likes to compete. And and that's where the problem comes, because competition, if you want to compete, it's okay to grow. But the problem, if our self-worth is depending on that thing, that's where the problem comes. And thinking self-worth on external factor also causes us to feel stressed out, anxious and angry. People tend to then focus on working hard by spending too much time on work and not managing other aspects of their life, as they are more focused on making money only, and in turn are prone to more depression and anxiety. People are also more prone to drug use and alcohol use. So what to do when we have this thought, or when we are having this thing about that everything we do is about self-worth. If I am not working, if my business is not going well, oh, my self-worth goes down. If my business is going good, self-worth goes up. So what to do? First, we need to learn what self-worth is and accept that we all are worthy equally as humans. That's the key point. We are human, we are in this world, not everyone is living. We are a living creature right now. Each and everyone is equally self-worth. It does not matter if you live in a big mansion or if you are homeless. We all are equally worth. What you do after that, it's your hard working and your luck. Um, but still, if I am hardworking than another person, does not mean that that person's self-worth is less than my self-worth. External factor does not define who we are, and that's what happens. In that way, we will um, be having self-compassion also. We need to practice self-compassion, which is to treat yourself the same way you would like, um, or you would treat someone that you love, respect, or you would treat your best friend. We need to take care of ourselves and respect ourselves. A lot of time we don't take care of ourselves, we don't respect ourselves, we are so critical to ourselves. And what happens when we are critical to ourselves, we also are critical to other people also. So we need to stop that self-critical voice that we all have inside our head, because that's what mind is, keeps giving us negative information and being so self-critical, because we all feel sometimes that, oh, if I'll be too hard on myself, I'll be able to work hard. It's not like that. You have to be compassionate to yourself, and then you will be able to work harder. Yeah. And also live a value-based life that encompass taking care of yourself, your physical health, your mental health, your family, your personal growth, and also your work. It's okay to work hard, it's okay to make money, but try to have manage all the life domain and have your core values, because that will help you guide through your life, and you can create value based goal, and you will enjoy these goals once you will achieve it. Also, you have to enjoy the path of the goals, the whole thing that you are going towards achieving your goal, rather than just waiting for your goal to be achieved. So just you enjoy the whole process of achieving the goal. And then we talked about in the past also living a balanced life, and though sometimes we all have to juggle things, and we might have to spend more time and effort in one domain of our life sometime than other. Like sometimes we have to focus on school more than socializing when we are preparing for exam, and sometimes we have to spend more time with our family after the birth of a newborn than working, or taking care of our physical and mental health when we are not feeling well. And then at that time we might have to take some time off from work, but you try to have a life that is value driven, that you are working towards your values, so because that will give you a guide. Otherwise your mind will go here and there, and you will just follow other people's goals. And it's always a strive for excellence. Do your best, but not try to be a perfectionist. And there's a very thin line, so try to do your best, but not to have your self-worth depends on whatever you do. And once you will come with that thing that, hey, it's okay to fail. My self-worth does not depend that if I fail, I am not good. Then you will be feeling more relaxed. You will be able to take more chances, and you will be able to enjoy a bold, fulfilling life. And work on having a growth mindset, that you will continue to learn and continue to grow. You will like to create, again, we talked about in the past, the value based goal that will challenge you also, and you will learn so much about yourself. And continue to enjoy the process of reaching your goals rather than focusing on achieving goals. For example, if you are flying to Paris, rather than thinking, oh, I'll be so happy once I look at the Eiffel Tower, instead tell yourself that I will enjoy each and every moment of the journey, and will be mindful of the whole trip. So again, when you have this mindset that self-worth is nothing, we humans, I think, have created that. Mm, so I think that will relieve you with so much tension. We all as human are equal. Does not matter how much money you make, how much education you have, where do you live, how good looking you are, how much social following you have. We all are equal. Once you come with that mind frame, things will look good in the world, and also you will love yourself more. Thanks for watching.